Heck of a run for the Lady Royals.
They almost pulled it off. They really did. They came back, but couldn't come back a second time. The Scranton women's basketball team played in the Division III Final Four tonight, so it's no surprise that on this national stage, the competition picks up. The Lady Royals faced top-ranked Thomas More and their star Madison Temple. Just how good is she? Well, Scranton head coach Trevor Woodruff told Newswatch 16, quote, "It sounds crazy, but she's a lot like Magic Johnson." The Lady Royals are an underdog for the first time all season against the women's D3 version of Magic, but they score first. Mackenzie Mason hits the three. Mason with a team-high 18 points. Bridget Mann trying to keep this game close. The Wallenpaupack native connects from downtown, but Coach Woodruff likened Temple to Magic for a reason. The steal, the score. This was part of a 15-3 run. Now, Scranton got down double digits, but Abington Heights alum Hannah Kowalski helped lead a comeback. They actually took a 4-point lead, but in the end, Thomas More had more. Temple, game high 20 points. Give Scranton credit. They came back once, but couldn't do it twice. 69-56 your final. Sports director Jim Coles joins us now live from Salem, Virginia, where the Lady Royals' magical season came to an end. Jim?
Well, Landon, you said it. A 15-3 run early in the game. Scranton bounced back from that, took the lead late in the third, but then a 21-3 run. Madison Temple did a little bit of everything, and Scranton came up short in the Final Four game. Afterwards, when we got together with the team and the coach, you could sense the disappointment, but also the desire.
I thought we were poor late shot clock offense, which we're generally very good at. That's one of our strengths offensively, is we do not panic when the clock gets short. We're usually very good, and we're able to break our opponents down. A lot of times they feel like, man, we're really doing well, and then we score in the last 2 or 3 seconds of the shot clock, and it's like a punch to their gut. If I didn't look at the stat sheet, I would have said, man, we did a great job. But it did seem like late when they needed her. The one that sticks out to me was the 3 from the top of the key. I thought was a big shot. Not necessarily just because of the scoreboard. I thought it got her going.
And to look back on my 4 years here, you couldn't pay me to go anywhere else. It was a blessing, and I'm just really grateful.
All you can do is give everything you have. It sounds simplistic. Our kids did everything they could in preparation for the game. They played as hard as they could in the game. Nobody was flawless, obviously, but they don't have to apologize to anybody. They played in the Final Four, and they've done great things for a great program. There will be much work to do. It's down the road. We're going to celebrate this really, really hard in Scranton style.
And I hope they do celebrate. 29 wins this season, 62 in all over the NCAA history. Only one other college more in Division III women's ball has more than the Lady Royals. They'll be back, and maybe even next year. It's not a foregone conclusion. Jim Coles, Newswatch 16 Sports Live from Salem, Virginia.
Thanks, Jim. Safe drive back. Well, it was a big night in high school basketball as well as the state quarterfinals tipped off. 8 local teams played Friday, including the Dunmore girls, who faced an old nemesis, NEUMANN-GORETTI. It's the 4-time defending state champion Saints. They bounced the Lady Bucks from this tournament twice in the last 3 years, but Dunmore came out on a mission. First quarter, Victoria Toomey and one. Bit later, Gianna Delfino shoots the baseline jumper, gets the roll. Dunmore building up a lead in the first quarter. Mariah Murray, a little give and go with the fantastic freshman, hits the 3. Any other night, this could be a sports lead. The Lady Bucks slay their dragon 54-47. Dunmore dethrones NEUMANN-GORETTI to reach the state semifinals. 2 local teams going at it in Class 2A, Old Forge and Mahanoy area from Hazleton. The Lady Bears take the early lead. Nice passing here to Jordan Carmonic. 3-ball is good. Mahanoy on top. At Old Forge, they came to play. Remember, they're coming off that upset win over Linden Hall. Michaela Parker showing how they pulled that off, keeping this game close early. Then she picks up an assist. The Lady Devils take the lead, but Carmonic was feeling it. Another 3-ball breaks the tie. Mahanoy area goes on to win 54-40. On the boys' side, some history. Kenny Bianchi going for his 800th career win, and I think the Comets were motivated to get it for him against Sun Valley. Opening tip, Trey Kohler scores literally 3 seconds into the game, and he was far from finished. Kohler hitting the 3. A little bit later, Jack Nealon to guess who? Kohler. Duke finished with a game-high 20 points, 61-46 the final score. Bianchi gets number 800, which was clearly top of mind.
You're not going to believe me, but I didn't know about the 800, because the kids are saying, congratulations, congratulations. we still have 2 more rounds to go. I mean, don't congratulate us on this one. No, congratulations. And then they told me. That's how I found out.
I love Coach. Unfortunately, they will not play Pottsill in the semifinal. Instead, Archbishop Wood, the Vikings, knocked off the Tide 55-43. Class 4A, tough assignment for Scranton Prep, facing Lower Moreland. But in transition, Mario Rotel finishes under the basket. Then a little bit later, some nice passing to Leo O'Boyle down low. The quarterback pump fakes and scores. Of course, a great football player as well. We're in the second quarter now. Cavaliers down 3 until O'Boyle ties it with a 3-ball. O'Boyle rules. The Lions, they would roar in the end. A big second half for them. Shane Cohen gets the bucket here in transition, 65-58, and Prep is officially done. Class 1A, Nativity, BVM, and Lourdes Regional in what turned out to be a great game. The Green Wave was on fire to start the game. Rafael Mudrow gives them a 6-0 lead. Then check out Keegan Hurts. I think he hurts the rim. The emphatic follow-up dunk, but eventually Lourdes Regional got their act together. Ty Klembara for the lead. And of course, you know, Thomas Schultz would get involved at some point. This was close from start to finish, but it is Lourdes Regional winning it and advancing 45-39. Of course, we have more high school games tomorrow, but a big congratulations to the Scranton Lady Royals getting to the Division III Final Four. That is incredibly impressive. Great season, great run.
Yeah, great season for them.
Well put,
Great.
Landon. Have a great weekend.